Let's talk about masculine energy, feminine energy, and relationships. Hey everyone, Goddess here. So, before I start, I have a few things to state. One, this might be a hard pill to swallow, and I don't want you swallowing any pill, okay? All I want you to do is open your ears, open your mind, and listen. Just listen. I'll try to be as soft and gentle as possible when delivering this message. The second thing, it might be difficult to understand because of how as a society we've been taught and where the collective is at. Okay? And third, you can ask questions and I will clarify. Okay? If you listen to it and you decide to take it, maybe try something new. Maybe the old ways are not working anymore. Maybe you relate with it and you want more information, you can ask questions. I encourage questions. Okay? Yes. So let's go into it. Masculine energy. Masculine energy is about doing energy, giving energy, providing, protecting, logic, structure, leadership, power, the anchor, the container containing the feminine energy. Okay, then feminine energy, there's the dark, the light, and all both of them make up the divine feminine energy. All these are the divine masculine energy. Okay, so feminine energy is about soft, supple, gentle, powerful emotions, feeling, empathy, compassionate, nurture, warmth, graceful, sexual, seductive, playful, beauty, and more. Okay, I can continue with the attributes of the feminine because I've really researched on that. Yes, so these are the attributes of the masculine and the feminine and more. Okay, I haven't exhausted that list. So these energies come into play when it comes to the relationship with yourself, with others, and with your romantic partner. They come into play. Like in the universe, there's both chaos and order. And these energies, there's a way they operate. There's an order to to how things work. And when you know how these things work, it becomes easier. It becomes easier for you to thrive in this life. Okay? So let's now with the relationship with yourself, I have talked about self-love. Now self-love, I feel, is for both men and women. It's for both masculine and feminine. Because I don't know if you've ever been in the presence of someone who loves themselves. It's easier to be with that person. It's beautiful. It's empowering. It's inspiring to be in the presence of someone who loves themselves. Because the more you love yourself, and I've talked about self-love. Self-love is not pampering yourself. It has nothing to do with doing. It has everything to do with being. It's about accepting all parts in you, the selfless, the selfish, the bad, the good, the dark, the light, the beautiful, the ugly. It's about accepting all of you, integrating these attributes and loving them, and loving the whole of you, loving all parts of you. Okay? And when you do that, you get to see someone who's mean, and you still accept that and love that. It's not necessarily that you will stick with that person, but you'll see them, accept them, love them for who they are. So being with a person who loves themselves is mwah. It's mwah. It's really easy to be around them. And the more you love yourself, the more you love others. The more you see, accept, hear yourself, love yourself, validate yourself, the more you will see, hear, validate, accept, and love others. So it starts with self-love, okay? For both the feminine and the masculine. Yes, that's the relationship with yourself. Now let's go to a romantic relationship. Because a relationship, let's say with your friends, and your friends and even the romantic partner, it will mirror the relationship with yourself. That's why I've started with self-love. All these other relationships will mirror the relationship you have with yourself. If you validate yourself, you will start attracting people who also validate you. If you respect yourself, if you see your worth, you'll start attracting people who see your worth and who respect you. Okay? So that's the law, that's the order. Yes, there's no two ways about that. If you do not love yourself, if you do not see worth in you, if you do not respect yourself, if you do not validate yourself, just observe the people you'll start attracting. You've been attracting people. Observe, what do they do to you, for you, and what is this thing that you keep complaining that they don't? Just look keenly. Then when you start doing that to yourself, if you're complaining that people do not validate you, that you keep attracting emotionally unavailable people, that's a mirror. It's trying to tell you something. Just start doing it. Start validating yourself. Start being emotionally available for you, and you'll see. I guarantee you'll see. If you're in a relationship and that person does not do it for you, when you start doing it for you, there are two things that will happen. You'll inspire this person to change and start validating you and start being emotionally available, or you'll vibrate higher and just drop them. Those are the two things that will happen. They'll either change, that's the thing. If you want someone else to change, just change, okay? Don't try to change people, change yourself. Do not go trying changing people. When you change, you inspire this person to change, or they you just drop them. I am being serious about that. You will just drop them. Okay? Oh, and I forgot to say, this will be a very, very long video. Sorry, but I will do it in different sections or parts. Okay, so let me do the next one. Now, talking about the relationships with your partner.